Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan, you little bastard, get out of there.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Oh, you wimp.
He hides
Just
too
walk
well.
up there.
And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
No.
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan.
Oh, the sarcasm.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
You little
I
shy.
wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do
Anyway,
too. But Mira's in
welcome
King's
back,
Landing
guys.
and...
Can't she come home?
I'm Games Coffee and this
don't want her
is
to die
Game of
too.
Thrones. You live,
Ryan,
you
she's
die.
perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious.
No, it
I
was
heard
not
Duncan
that
and Sir
serious.
Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's
Sir
worried about you,
Roland.
but I'm not. I know you'll
Duncan
protect
Tuttle.
us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
You
What?
barely can lift a sword, you little
And
git.
he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man.
Like
He
a
taught
mean-
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Yes, you should. Because we've
Do you
seen
remember when we were younger?
plenty of
When we all used to play
lords
here.
go down,
You, me, Roderick, Asher.
swinging sword.
We'd all be
and
out
they
here
were
for
all
hours.
masters of it, and
Yeah.
just
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything
Ryan
changed.
does seriously
Roderick
have
became
an
so
IQ
serious, the Lord
that
in
reaches
training.
the
and he
minus.
never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Oh, everything.
Promise me you
anyway,
won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Jed, now the new series of Game of Thrones.
I know a
have
lord has
started.
many responsibilities.
I don't want to get angry.
It kind
But
of.
I may have to. Father did sometimes.
Kind of.
But you're nice.
To
Everybody
play
says
game
that
again.
about you.
And of course,
But
record it.
Since you're the new lord, you can do
Oh,
anything you
here
want.
go,
I
fellas.
suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Yes, and you have the IQ of a banana.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Let me guess. Someone's coming looking for revenge. Gee, I wonder who that'd be. Maybe
What's the
Lord
matter?
Whitehill?
Lord Whitehill has arrived.
Oh, it's
Unannounced,
Lord Whitehill.
and certainly unexpected.
Unannounced and certainly
He's come demanding justice.
Justice, my freaking
Can't
ass.
he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Yes, the
Stay with
council.
us. Please, Ethan.
No.
He's
Oh,
demanding
good.
an audience with the
For
Lord.
God's sake, if
We
a lord
really
is
must
required,
go.
then you send the lord.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Guys, you don't... Do you even lord? No, not that lord. Yes, Duncan.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle
Well,
Lord Whitehill.
calm your shit,
Well
people.
said.
Calm your shit. We'll
Now
handle
is not the
this.
time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Should remember that. Moustache. man.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young?
No, you won't.
You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You
Yes, I do.
Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
No, you
Bruce
aren't.
Bolton is the
Boltons are,
warden
and
of the north.
By extent, the
Ah,
Lannisters.
and we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh dear. The gifts we spent.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer
Everybody
at that.
needs bacon.
How do you
Not
answer for
everybody
your
needs soldiers, you
squire,
asshole.
Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
None of
Where's the
properly
fucking
trained.
coward who
people
killed
levy
my
them.
men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it.
Yes, I did.
I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose
Come at me,
Bolton.
bruh. Come at me.
What kind of
You're already
fucking
on.
house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady
Madam
Forrester.
Redhead.
You
Ah, the
bellow
Lady
like a
Forrester.
wounded
Hello
boar,
there.
Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
Oh,
But
shit.
this is not over.
Fat
It's over
shit.
when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Ooh, apply milk to the of the poppy to
That
the burn
lad
area.
may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a
Lord
raven
Bolton.
letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose
We
word
did
is
not
law.
lie, you frick.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver
Defiance or
still when
diplomacy?
Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend
Defiance,
the knee.
obviously.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Yes, Mira needs to know everything. Unfortunately, it's not Mira from
Your sister can help us.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse. That would have been
Although
awesome.
just a
But then
handmaiden,
again,
she
could
has
have
Marjorie
taken on the
Tyrell's
entire
favour.
North, but not-
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the
Unless
king may
without
be
his
enough to keep the
crutch.
Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Sadly enough, with my previous playthrough of this game, that didn't work. So I didn't get any further than, well, I guess presenting the ladder. So I'll do. Excuse me. I'll try to do better here. Because
Ethan
last
made this for me.
playthrough was on the PC, of course, and now I don't have it. Sadly enough. He's dead. He's dead, Jim.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Yes, Yunkai.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Damn right it is. Full of slaves and Khaleesi's. Oh, can you just look a little bit less
Father.
evil towards your letter?
Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Aw, you can has a sad boo-hoo. After all, we don't want to be. We don't
Wonders
wanna
Made
die
by
over
Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Wonders made, man.
I hope to see them all someday.
Yeah, you'll have to count out your father, though. Because he might be slightly dead-ish. Whoa.
It troubles me to even ask this of you. But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf.
won't.
She is our best
learned
hope,
from my
and can be a
mistakes.
powerful
I
ally.
won't.
Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Knock knock. No? No knock knock? What? Is there anything else? Wine? Good Dornish wine, of course. Dorn, where the finest lovers and stuff come from. And from the Netherlands, of course. But that's just me talking.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Yes, little coal boy. Walk in, you good sir.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Yes, that's a bit like
Please hurry if you can.
saying
Lady Marjorie
it's
will be
not
here any
me.
minute.
Of course, milady.
Well, it's not you, it's me. It'll be definitely you.
You
Or
work
I
for
don't
Lady
know where
Marjorie?
to go for dinner, so you'll have to solve it on your own.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
Mm-hmm.
You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Talking to
Cersei?
Queen Bitch.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Oh no.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most
How do
people
you
don't
know
tend to
I'm
notice a
from
cold
House
boy.
Forrester?
Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Sounds like you're either
Good night,
in
milady.
the service of Lord Baelish. I don't think he has his own by this time in the series. Or does he?
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was
Either
hoping there
him
would be time for us
or
to talk.
Mrs. Spider.
Come,
Lord Ferris.
there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Sadly
You must
enough,
understand
she-
there are limits to what I can say,
Iron
especially
Wrath would
here in
be
King's
razed to the
Landing now
ground.
that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Yes.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
Yes, because Cersei
She
is
demands
such a
an
good
audience.
friend of yours.
She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as
Not
you ask,
until you're
my
queen
lady.
anyway.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Okay, so we have to kind of declare to declare our loyalty to Joffrey
You'll be
slash
fine.
the
I know
Queen
you will.
Regent Cersei.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Exactly. So this is going to be slightly interesting. Sorry for that. I was
Good luck.
scratching, itching, scratching. Oh, a little bit of lag. The animation is not entirely fluid, although I do like the art style of this game, but I think I say that every time I play the game. Ah, Joffrey.
You can do this.
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yes, shut up, commoners. Fuck off. Tyrion and Cersei. Cersei with her long hair, that is.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you
Before the
looking
Walk of
lovely this
Shame.
evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Well, I have.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a
Always
northern house
try
loyal
to-
to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
We are loyal to the
Perhaps
crown,
you
of
should
course.
ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
See, that's how you please
And yet,
the queen.
for centuries, the
Well,
Foresters have been
you gotta
loyal
be Jamie
bannermen
to
to
do
House
that, but
Stark.
That's a whole
A
different
house of
kind.
traitors.
Pleasing.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
The red wedding and stuff and all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
The war wasn't that long.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
See?
I see.
It's not that hard to get on the
What
right
would you have the
foot
girl
with
do, Cersei?
Cersei.
It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Yes, Tyrion.
Loyalty can be
Sorry,
such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
We'd serve the crown.
My sense is this girl will
God.
say almost anything to get what she wants.
Oh,
which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
No, and he shouldn't.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Salsa.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira,
No, we're
I
not
was
going
worried.
to ask for help. Doesn't
How was
work.
it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what?
Somebody else
It's
already
true.
did that for you, buddy.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry
Wow,
Joffrey
that's,
if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
No.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
No.
What are you
don't
doing?
Talk about Sir Bronn. Don't you dare.
Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Yeah,
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
I guess that
Do you agree?
could be true, but I don't think so.
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
But it is.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
See? We did.
Thank
we
you,
did
my
what
lady.
was right.
There's been something on my mind. Something important. My mother wanted me to ask a favor of you. For my family. But as you said, You're in a delicate position now with the wedding so near.
See?
And I would never want to jeopardize that.
Soon I will be queen.
You kinda
And
can't...
maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
The Game of Thrones is a delicate game, guys.
Of course, my lady. I look forward to the day you are queen.
And you do not overplay your hand immediately when you have a good card. Or two. Quite a bit like Gwent, wouldn't you say? Anyway guys, that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I've been quiet, but this game just requires a lot of thinking. And that's how you play the Game of Thrones, guys. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao!